Effect and CSN International, or also known as Ariel Kestler on Air AJ. And I have a pastor from Boise, Idaho with me, Bob Larson.
How you doing, Ariel?
I'm doing great. So I heard that you had a little bit of a crazy testimony, so I wanted to ask you a little bit of that, because you're a pastor now of a church in Boise, Idaho, and you're part of this harvest event tonight.
Yes.
So how did you get saved? What was your story? Not a super long, in a nutshell.
Yes.
How
Well,
that?
I lived in Twin Falls, and someone who was going to the Calvary Chapel there invited me to church, and actually I accepted the Lord at this guy's house, started going to church at Calvary Chapel. And, before that I was an atheist and, just partying. I was a full-time partier, doing drugs and just, all the time, every day, getting high every day. And started going to church, and God really changed my life. And, I don't know, turn of events happened that I went from, just being high every day to going to Calvary Chapel. And then somehow I became friends with Mike and started hanging out with Mike, and he encouraged me to be involved in ministry. He asked me to teach a Bible study. I told him no multiple times, but he just kept asking. And then eventually I started teaching this Bible study, and then got involved in other ministries. And as I don't know how it happened, but Mike and I became good friends, and we just started doing lots of ministry together. And from there, then I got involved in youth ministry, started teaching the youth ministry, and then got involved in the worship ministry. And from there, then I moved out of town, moved to another church as an assistant pastor. Then from there, came out here to Caldwell, Idaho, planted a church, started with 8 people. And, now our church is growing, and, we have Saturday night service, 2 Sunday morning services, Wednesday night service. And, it's exciting.
Wow. So fast forward, we're at the Boise Harvest now. And were you part of one of the churches that asked Greg Laurie to come, or you just jumped on board to?
No, well, I was not one of the people that asked Greg to come, but Mark Arenas, who is the Harvest Crusade director, invited me to be on the executive team.
Wow.
And I said, yeah. I said, well, I just wanted to help with media. We have TV shows on 2 TV stations here in Boise. And so, I would just tell them, hey, we can help. And, we have a show on the radio here. And I just wanted to help in any way I could. And so I met Mark, and he invited me. And so we got involved, and our church is very involved. We have a lot of volunteers from our church serving here. In fact, one of our pastors is overseeing all the ushers here.
Wow.
And and so it's just been an exciting opportunity. Last night, there were 11,000 people here and 1,600 professions of faith last night. So we're excited for what's going to happen tonight.
I'm glad you had that number, because I was wondering. Yes. Well, we're glad that you were part of this event and that your team is here helping with this event as well. And it's great to hear a little bit of your testimony. Could you tell us what church you pastor here in Boise?
Yeah, it's Calvary Chapel, Caldwell. It's in Caldwell, Calvary Chapel, Caldwell.
Okay.
And we've been there for a little while now. And that's where we're at.
All right. So just look up on your website.
Yeah, Calvary Chapel, Caldwell. You can check us out there. On Facebook as well.
Okay.
And on YouTube. We have all of our Sunday morning sermons on YouTube. And we're on Facebook and Instagram.
All right. So if you're in the Boise, Idaho area, Caldwell to be exact.
Yes.
Check out his church that is part of the harvest here today. So thank you for volunteering and taking a little bit of time to share some of your testimony. And it's great to meet you.
Yes, well, my privilege. Thanks for inviting me. God bless you.